Good afternoon. Hey, I have my tea right here. It's warm and wonderful. Come on in. Let me fix my pillow. I need to pin that thing up there so I don't have to keep redoing it all the time. Anyway, I have my tea. Do you have yours? It's time to take a break. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to enjoy our cup of tea together, and I'm going to pull something out of my little teapot, and we will have a little discussion. But before that, while everybody's getting in here, I've got a little bit of news from my niece Jessica, and Patty's sitting right there. I guess about 6 months ago, Jessica and her fiance sent me this children's book, and it was just the cutest thing ever. Is Bentley and Winston is the name of it. I think that's the name of it, but Patty will post a link in here for y'all, and it is the cutest little children's book, and we've all had dogs that have done this. And Jessica's fiance wrote this book after his children got these two dogs, and it was just the sweetest little story ever. So you can write a children's book too. So Patty, post that in here for Jessica and me, because I can't do it and talk at the same time. But let's take a drink. Let's drink to doing something new. Doing something new. Because it was just so cute. Anyway, I have got a draw. I'm going to put my tea right here so I can draw something out of our little hat, or our teapot. I got two more left after this one. I'm going to set things up for tomorrow. I was talking about this with a friend of mine earlier. Part of what we have to do to stay on track with our eating, my low carb eating, is being prepared. And Saturday is kind of my day to do that. If I've got avocados that need that are getting ripe, I'll freeze them. I make my salad dressing for next week. Today I've been making bone broth. Oh my, it's the most amazing looking bone broth you have ever seen. And it's just all about being prepared. I like to bag up my spinach so I have it ready to go. I have a before dinner routine where I pack up my purse with my to-go bag and some Ziploc to-go box. I got a little bento box I take with me and a Ziploc bag to put it in case something leaks. So it's just a lot of fun to be prepared to go to dinner. And I like to go to dinner with Robert. I don't cook often, but when I do, I can cook. And the beauty of it is it's all ready to go. I don't have to eat crap because I got my spinach, I got my good fat, which is some avocado, and I've got my good salad dressing, which is some more good fat. And if you got my email yesterday about the olive oil, people, you too can have good olive oil in your house. It makes a huge difference in everything. And I am allergic. I guess I'm allergic to bad oils. It makes my gut crazy. But when I have good olive oil in my salad dressing, it means the world to me. It really does. Okay, so saving money. Here's our topic. Saving money by flying. Finally loving yourself. Now, how in the world can we do that? Well, let me tell you how we can do that. First way we can do that is put our shoes on. I know you don't believe me. But when you put your shoes on, You protect those precious little toes of yours from getting broken. And breaking a toe is not fun. It is not fun. So, wearing your shoes is one of the most important things you can do to keep your feet from being cut or broken. I mean, running into a door facing with your little toe and it's standing out this way is not my idea of fun. I have worn my shoes for the last 20 years. I rarely go barefoot. Rarely. I take my shoes off just before I get in the bed. And having your shoes on is going to save you a lot of money and a lot of heartache. Because there's nothing worse than a broken toe or a turned ankle or whatever. There's just nothing worse. So put your shoes on. That's going to save you money. Another way to save money is what we're doing right now for the month of November. We're menu planning. Menu planning is the only true way to save money when you've got a tight budget. Planning your meals is going to help you, and eating out of your freezer and your pantry. No, ma'am, but we don't. If you're not going to wear shoes in the house, you got to get you a pair of shoes that you only wear in the house. You got this? Heidi says she doesn't wear shoes in the house. No. That is not correct, Heidi. You have to put on shoes because shoes tell your head it's time to do something. Go get a pair of shoes that you only wear in the house. Run some through the washing machine and let them dry for a couple of days before you can put them on. Put your shoes on your feet. Walking in and out of the house, not putting shoes on is going to hurt your child more than crawling in dirt. In fact, it's been shown, and you can Google this all you want, and I'm going to get on my soapbox here. Little dirt in your house makes for a good immune system for your child. Children who have not been exposed to dirty floors or just a little bit of dirt on the floors. I'm not talking about nasty dirty with feces on the floors. I'm talking about just normal dirt. Their immune systems are much better than children that have never been exposed to anything. And children who have not been exposed have more asthma. Google it. That's the only time I'll tell you to Google something. DuckDuckGo it. I don't care what you do, but you got to put your shoes on. And if you tell yourself you don't wear shoes in the house, that's just a bold-faced lie. And yep, I'm hot right now. I'm hot because you're hurting yourself and you're hurting your child if you don't wear your shoes. And your children need to have on shoes too. Yep, they need to have on their shoes too. Now, Bobby, one of our hot sprint ladies, works at a home and they have a crawler, and she talked her boss into letting her wear shoes, and she's got a pair of shoes that she just wears in the house with the baby. You can do that too. You can get you a pair of shoes just for wearing in the house. Yep, clean mommy asthma. that's it could happen. So folks, wear your shoes. And you know, we do our floors. We have mops where we can mop the floor. We have brooms. We have carpet sweepers. We have everything. Good for all of you who have your shoes on. Yep, good for all of you. So here's to putting your shoes on and saving your toes. Saving your toes. And saving your children from asthma. And saving your children from autoimmune diseases. Put your shoes on. Put your shoes on. Drink up. Next, saving money. Planning your meals. You can save more money in 1 week's time by planning your menus. By planning your menu. Hey, Priscilla from Dyersburg. I grew up there. Well, close to there. Plan your menus. Plan your meals. Know what you're cooking for breakfast. Know what you're cooking for dinner. Know these things. Have the food in the house. Eat out of your pantry. Eat out of your freezer. Plan menus around those things. Yeah, Mr. Rogers did do that. I can't wait to see the Mr. Rogers movie. I hope it's not messed up. Wear your shoes. Change your shoes. Yep. And plan these meals. Plan these meals because you're going to save more money by eating out of your pantry. And if you haven't had a pair of shoes that fit you, go to a shoe store and try on some shoes. Get somebody to measure your foot so that you know exactly what size you are. Because what happens, I'm back on shoes again. What happens is we were a size 8 growing up all through high school, but we've had 3 babies and our shoes don't fit anymore. And we keep thinking we have a size 8 foot and we keep buying size 8 shoes. Nope. Go get your foot measured. Put the shoes on and wear shoes that feel like clouds on your feet. You're going to love it. You're going to love having shoes that feel good. You'll save enough money menu planning to buy you a pair of shoes. And getting rid of the carbs out of your diet is going to help you too. Elizabeth is asking about PayPal. You have to email orders@flylady.net and Kathy will help you with your order with PayPal. Anyway, so back to how we save money. Keeping our car filled up with gas saves us money. How does that happen? Well, you fill up on a day and you keep your car always filled up with gas. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. How else do we save money? I'm trying to think of I have a huge list of it. Menu planning. Practice washing your hands. When you walk in the door, wash your hands every evening. Wash your hands. That's bringing germs. Everybody wash their hands when they come home. I don't touch doorknobs and door handles outside. Sprinting does save money. I couldn't believe how much money I saved during the week when we're sprinting because everything's all planned out. I have 2 tubs of green. I don't know what that was. Somebody's calling. But I would get those 2 tubs of greens. I've done my bone broth. I've made my dressing. It's all wonderful. Try sprinting. You'll save some money. I have a small portion of protein, and it's really great. So washing your hands is going to save money because you won't be getting sick and you won't be having to go to the urgent care because that's going to save you a copay. Anytime you stay healthy, those of you who haven't been putting on your shoes, I want you to prove me wrong. Put your shoes on and see if it doesn't make you more energized. Shoes tell your head it's time to get up and do something. So let's quit rebelling and using every excuse in the world. Well, I have one that's crawling. I've had babies that are crawling. But you can clean the floor before you put the baby down. It doesn't take but 2 minutes. Bobby does wear her shoes now. And the baby's wearing shoes too, isn't she? I just used you as an example, Bobby. So, folks, let's put our shoes on. It's going to save you a lot of money. Other ways that flying saves you money. Staying organized. Yeah, get this. We had a testimonial early on in Fly Lady, early on. And she said, when I got rid of all my clutter and I put everything together, I had 7 pairs of scissors. Why did I have 7 pairs of scissors? Because every time she lost the scissors, she didn't have a place for them. She went and bought another pair. This was before Amazon would bring them to you. Now, another way it saves you money, get your laundry done. Doing your flying, you do a load of laundry a day, your laundry's done. It's amazing. You have clean underwear. You don't have to go buy another pack of underwear for your kids or socks because everything's clean. How about that? That saves you money. Somebody got some baby chicks. Oh, how cute. I wish we could have chickens. That's just one more thing for Robert to do. And if you've got shoes that need cleaned, it's nothing like a rubber scrubber to get them clean. Justin uses this on his boots and stuff. And teach your children how to wipe their feet at the door. Now, if you still want your kids to take their shoes off when they come in the house, that's fine. But you need to have yours on, and they need to take theirs to their bedroom after they've cleaned them really well on a doormat or outside with a rubber scrubber. Little dirt never hurt anybody. That's all I got to say. Never hurt anybody. So drink up. How else can we save money? By staying healthy, drinking your water, not getting dehydrated. That's one of our habits. Moving in May. Every one of our habits helps us to save money. Decluttering. Let me tell you about decluttering. When you get rid of your clutter, you get particular about what you want to bring home. I know you do because I did. And when you're particular about what you buy, you're saving money. You no longer go yard sailing around the neighborhood. You don't need anything because you've kept what you love and you've got rid of your abundance and you're blessing others. So the blessings are going to come back to you tenfold, and it doesn't have to come in stuff. Do you hear me? It doesn't have to come in stuff. It can come in blessings, and blessings are everywhere. And when I'm eating a low-carb diet, which is saving me a ton of money. Last night we went to dinner. I had a salad with my dressing. I brought my dressing with me. In fact, I only had half a salad because it was I kept the dark green leafy vegetables. I took some of my own spinach and I emptied out the bowl, the big plate that it was all in, and I added my dressing to it. And it was lovely. It was wonderful. And then I had a little bit of barbecue, not with ketchup sauce, with a vinegar-based sauce. And I added a little bit more vinegar to my salad. And it was great. But it saved me money. Instead of buying an entree that was like $18, it was $9. That's it. $9. So I saved $10 last night on dinner because I'm eating low carb. Eating well, eating good food keeps you healthy, which saves you money. Think about it. And cooking at home. This is another reason to cook at home. And I should recognize this, but I'm not. Because Robert and I have together time, and we get to decompress from our day by going out. If we stay home, we don't talk like we do when we're out to eat, sitting across the table from each other. It's just wonderful for us. It's good for our relationship. We talk politics. We talk the books we're reading, all kinds of the stuff like that. But eating good, healthy meals is going to change your life. Now, Robert and I don't like to eat the same thing, so we don't share meals, but we will take home leftovers. Anyway, there's my roses for today. So folks, finally loving yourself can save you a lot of money. When you get your regular checkups, let's go through the habits. Shining your sink. Let's see how shining your sink is going to save you money. Shining your sink is going to make your kitchen easier to get in and cook. It's going to keep your kitchen sink from being germy. Yep. And making people sick. Shining your sink is a habit that changes your whole life. One little habit can change your life. Decluttering. How does decluttering save you money? Well, you stop buying stuff when you're getting rid of stuff every time you bring something home. You get real particular about, what you bring home. Getting dressed to lace up shoes. We've already talked about shoes. I was on my soapbox with my shoes on talking about shoes. And we need shoes that lace up and tie to our feet. Now, I have on boots right now. They zip up the side. I can't just take them off. I have to go through a lot of trouble to take them off. But the main thing is, I can't kick them off because we've been barefoot so long that that's all we want to do. Is the first thing we want to do is get out of our shoes. Well, I don't anymore. I don't take my shoes off until bedtime. And then I have some Ugg house shoes that I put on that fit my feet too, and I can't kick them off easily. Then April's habit is making your bed. How does that save you money? Well, let's look at it. When your bed is made, you don't crawl back in there. And you don't oversleep because you got up and made your bed. Number 5 is moving in May. Getting you more exercise, going up and down your steps, your flights of steps, whether it's just stoop outside with 7 steps on it like Bobby's done. She's run up and down her steps. You're building up your energy levels. And when your energy levels are high, the more you move, the more you want to move. It's good for you. Then June's habit is drinking your water, staying hydrated. When you get dehydrated, it messes with your heart, your potassium levels, everything. So staying hydrated is going to give you more energy, and more energy is going to get things done in your home. There's Rebecca. Then swish and swipe. That's July's habit. Swish and swipe is wonderful. It keeps your bathroom clean. Keeps your bathroom clean. And when your bathroom's clean, you don't mind having company. There you go. Having people over keeps your house clean. Plan a party. Plan people coming to Thanksgiving dinner. Have a potluck. Then, let's see, that's August. August is doing a load of laundry a day. When you get your laundry all done up, you can declutter the stuff as you go along that doesn't fit anymore. I got rid of 4 bags of clothes last week because I decluttered as I did the laundry. 1 load a day. That's simple. Then September is your before bed routine. When you do your before bed routine every evening, you set your morning up to not be rushed, which keeps the cortisol levels down, your stress levels down. You plan your lunch for tomorrow to take to work. All of these things keep you calm and saves you money. It really does save you money. That's September. October is getting rid of paper clutter. Do you know how much money you can find in your paper clutter? How many of you found money going through your paper clutter in October? You find checks that hadn't been cashed. You find coupons that you hadn't used that you were wanting to use. There's a lot of money to be saved in that paper clutter. You just got to go through it. And then November is menu planning. There you have it. You can probably save $200 a month, $50 a week by menu planning. Plan for leftovers. Plan for lunches with those leftovers. You're going to have, found money in purses, rebates, all kinds of stuff. Insurance stuff that's come in that you didn't open the letter. And then December's habit of the month is going to be pampering yourself. I mean, yesterday we went through all our old makeup. Do you know what that saved you? That saved you an infection in your eyes, a face breaking out, all kinds of things. By decluttering old makeup. We had makeup back to 1974 and 68. So let's get rid of that old makeup. So you see, all of our habits go together for saving you money. Saving you money, saving you stress, saving you time. All of our little habits piggyback together to do just that. Yep. And if you need a good book, get Bentley and the Winston book is a children's book. Loser Think is another great book for gift giving. I mean, it's going to change the way you think about it, and it's not a political book. I promise it is not a political book. And then, where is my Chaos Cure book? This is a great book for millennials. Yep, it's just their speed. And then if you want to do baby steps, here's my baby step book. This is a great book for getting started. So folks, we can save money when we start flying. You'll be surprised. I love you all. I ran over this time. I guess that's what happens when I get on my soapbox. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.